righty, it is, what time is it? 5:28 on Tuesday, June 2nd. We're gonna go ahead and call this meeting of the Vincennes Historic Review Board to order. Members present, both Sarahs, myself, Elizabeth, and Brian. We have minutes, but actually, no, I should clarify, we do not have minutes from the last meeting just because of a recording glitch, so, I don't know, does anyone, have any highlights from the last meeting at all that they would share? I was not present at
We
that
had
one,
Whitney
unfortunately.
Thacker changing out the signage
Oh, yeah,
of,
okay.
what is, what was it?
Carson's old
Yeah, Carson
insurance
Wealth
place or
Management,
wealth management, yeah.
changing it out to reflect her, or her, realty
Okay,
business, but it's same signage,
just different name.
just different name.
Is that just, that was the only thing we had on the agenda?
No, and then we had Larry Donovan here about, his apartments, I don't remember the street.
It's
number.
that house over, you know where the
South Fourth
parsonage
Street?
is? Yeah,
That might be it.
South Florida?
the parsonage for the Oak, or the St. John's.
Oh, yes.
It's
yeah.
kind
Oh,
of
okay.
across from that alley entrance, which I brought up, the house was built in 82. So to replace doors and windows and make them, it's a brick home, it's newer, it's an 82 build,
1982 or 1882?
1982.
No.
It's a fair
So the
question.
question about vinyl,
Just clarify.
vinyl doors and windows, patio door, I mean,
And they'll look the same.
yeah, it'll be.
It all looks
It's
the
a nice
same.
looking house. It kind of fits in the neighborhood, really. It's not
Yeah, I
a
think
modern looking house. It's
Okay,
a,
so a good example of, you know, complimenting your surroundings,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he said he put in Andersons, of course, and they were all wood, and they rotted.
Despite that
Some things
lifetime
last
guarantee.
forever. Lifetime warranty is quite shorter than what you think.
But Larry always does a good job, so I know it'll look nice when it's
Yeah.
finished. He's in here
I'm sure you
on
would
and off
have
a lot.
noticed.
Was he doing that for himself, or was that on behalf of?
For himself. He and his son own that.
Nice. Alrighty, was there anything else?
No, everything was, both of those were approved and then, oh,
Yeah, we talked about mural project a little bit, and I have another update on that. I think I shared some of the mock-up photos with everyone. I'm trying to remember if I shared the one from a Tell City artist that's gonna come. I don't remember if I did that. Okay. I have the first kind of real mock-up for the back of the open gallery, to share with you guys. I can do that now or at the end, it doesn't matter. We can do it at the end so they can get out of
Yeah,
here.
we'll get right out of there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, good, I guess they're technically not recorded. I don't necessarily think we need a motion to approve those or anything like that, so at least we got them on the record for this meeting. Moving on, we have our sole petition today. Mr. Ryan McCormick, come on up.
Hello,
226 Main Street.
correct. So, I don't have a big presentation for you guys. I think we know what the goal is and what we're talking about. I don't know the formalities, so you want me just to tell you what I'm doing?
yep,
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll just-
So in your packets, you'll see a AI rendering of what it will get close to looking like. The whole front of the building has been rotted out with termite damage and water damage and was no longer attached to the ground. That's a 66-foot span. That's a major safety issue, so that has to be addressed. I contacted D&H Glass about replacing the existing windows in it, and their initial bid, and that was 7 months ago, was $60,000 for just the Main Street side and not the Third Street side, which is also completely rotted off and not attached to the ground, which goes another 17 feet down Third Street. So, without going through this conversation, I found replacement windows that are low-maintenance composite vinyl windows, and they are 1 foot shorter than the existing windows. So that's my proposal, is to put those in, and they will be the linear at the top, that will remain the same, so visually, it'll be the same. We're just bringing the facade up a foot on the bottom. I saw the conversations with Brad about the hardy board for going back in. That's not a problem. I understand shiplaps, that's not something I wanna do anyway. Not really wanting to do brick, but we got a time crunch. So with the hardy board, with the windows and stuff, we're confident we'll have all that done by the July 4th celebrations. Demo's already been started, framing's already gone back in on one section. it's a big job, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. But I've got a crew hired, they'll be there in a couple weeks, but we're getting all the hard stuff out of the way for them to come in and get that done. So that's what it will look like. The windows in the images, as I'm learning AI, doesn't have spatial awareness. So when you tell it 6 foot by 7, it doesn't know what that means. So they're actually bigger than that. That's just what it came with by putting 7 windows across or whatever it was. So if, you know, you guys wanna see the framing and what the window sizes are, you're welcome to stop by. There's no front on the building, so you can just walk in and look at it. There's plywood up, but you can get in there.
Get the gist of it.
Yep, and then as far as the color, I know white's not preferred, so if I put black in there just to look kind of what it would look like black. I kinda think white looks better, but another meeting for another time, I wanna paint the whole building. I don't know if I need to go and come through this process to find out what colors and, you know, it'll be a,
If you visit with Brad, there's like a whole palette of
Okay,
approved
great.
colors for the historic district, so
it'll be
as long as
something
it's one of those.
in the green, you know, some attractive looking green, and I'll put that together. And we can do this again. I'm not gonna be able to get it painted by July 4th, but it'll be a lot better than rotten OSB and, you know, worst case, I was gonna have you in printing, just print 4th of July banners and wrap the whole building in it, cause it's an eyesore, you know, Vincent's done a wonderful job making Main Street look nice, and then there's the Trace building. So,
Could've printed some windows.
what's that?
You could've had the windows printed as
Just print
banners.
windows? I didn't think about that.
Wrap the whole thing.
Hey, Jerry's up to do whatever it takes to.
He
to-
really
to
would.
Get
He
the
would
heat off of
totally
me, yeah. So yeah, that's the proposal, and that's, you know, that's where it's gonna go. It's ideally not the best solution, but
So they're basically the same size, but just a foot higher.
foot higher.
Yeah, off the
Yeah.
ground, which is probably a good thing anyway. I would
It's a better
imagine.
thing. Well, what I've noticed when I'm working in there, why I put the curtains up before I put the OSB up is the windows were fractured and they're not safety glass. So that plate glass they'll cut an arm off, no problem. And if I'm in there working, little kids can put their head up on there and they beat on the glass. That's a problem. So I blocked it off so they couldn't.
do it once.
I just couldn't live with it. So, yeah, that's what I'm asking for approval for, and that's what I plan on moving forward with.
Yeah, and if it, yeah.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
good with what you're
I'm
doing.
good with
man.
what,
Yeah,
with
really.
the different size and that,
It's only a little bit different size.
Yeah, the difference is that wall has to be fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So otherwise, if, I don't have the funds to pay D&H, so it'll be a wall with nothing.
So are you gonna do brick or stone?
It'd be that hardy board, it's a, Brad could probably tell you better, it's like a masonite board,
concrete siding.
so it looks like wood grain, but it's a,
I mean, this looks like brick.
that's what AI did. I'm not very rehearsed in AI,
Oh,
so
I see.
I try to
Okay,
tell it what to
okay,
do.
you know people buy it.
So when I said take the brick off, it took everything off.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I told it to
get
put it back, I don't know, maybe Tim
So
could
it'll
help
be
me off.
hardboard, it'll be wood.
Yeah, it'll be a hardy board.
Yeah, I know what, yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing the same thing with a house in Kentucky.
Yeah,
Okay.
ideally I would do stucco to try to make
That's
it match the
fine.
stone, but that's not gonna get done in the time frame that we need, so.
What colors are gonna be?
They do? Okay, all right, well then that's what I'll go back with.
It's a dimple
Yeah,
stucco pattern, in a 4x9 sheets.
yeah, cause that would look good and that would blend with the stone facade, and the original stone on there, I'm pretty sure came out of the Wabash River, so I can't go buy that. So, we'll just make it cohesive all the way around, and I'm working with
That hardy
Leah.
board's good. I mean, it's really
Oh,
durable. That's what
okay.
we have down on the beach house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll,
And it's really
Eli
durable.
just did his greenhouse in that, he came and showed me, and he's helping me
Right.
do the pretty stuff to make it look historically accurate and all that kind of thing. But then Leah at Pearl and Chrome, she's helping me with palettes and colors to try to make it blend in and make it more attractive,
She
so.
does a good job.
She does a great job. Well, her problem is people pay a fortune for those weddings, and when you take pictures, they have to edit the Trace building out of the
Right.
reflection in your glass.
Yeah.
For real, they have to, the people have to pay extra money to have that done.
I mean, it doesn't look exactly like that, but they do a.
No, that'll-
It's already a stucco pattern.
Yeah, that'll look better than the wood
Well, we
grain.
can get moving and figure this
Yeah, they've got a wood grain, they've got a
What's
smooth,
an issue?
Is the black not
Yeah, that's what
That's
he's
fine.
appropriate, or
and
is
then
it?
they've got a stucco pattern on
Well,
the side.
depending on what kind of green he goes with, I think the black would look better with the green
Okay.
than white,
So
a real
it
stark
would be
white.
white going in, and then if it changes, it's gonna be painted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you can just paint that if you don't like the white?
Yeah, they have a UV paint that'll
Oh,
keep it
okay.
from, I guess when you paint, the UV will make it warp. So they have a paint, I'm told,
Okay,
that
that makes sense.
I'm trusting the experts on this. So,
I think go do it, man. And particularly if you're gonna paint it later and everything else, then yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
come back when you got an idea what it's gonna look like and everything.
yeah. Well, the reality is no one else is doing this. No one else wants to take this building on. It's been an absolute nightmare.
You're not the
So far.
first.
Well, this is the last step
doing it.
to it actually being a usable space.
Yeah,
To
that's
where
great.
it can be something for the community or for Vincent's or for anybody that has
Get some tenants in there and,
whoever needs 20,000 square feet to do something with.
God, that's a lot.
That's the problem. That's, you know, if you do a boutique, that's a lot of blue jeans.
So is this, you're gonna, isn't there a door to the left, you're gonna eliminate it?
No, I'm keeping the door to the left. So AI took it out.
Okay.
So they don't have two egresses in the front and there's an egress in the rear on Third
Right.
Street side.
Yeah, I'd say do
I'm
it.
good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you can get that part done before the 4th. I know that was been brought up a couple of times, so.
Yeah, we can get that done, and then the little stuff, we can, when I come back for the paint, I'll ask questions, and you can say, this is what you need to present, and, but as far as finishing it out, making it look presentable and usable, it'll be done. And it'll be safe, then kids can do whatever they wanna do in that building. It is amazing the downtown people that, they just walk right up, they just walk right in, they push on stuff, lean on stuff, it's mind blowing. Okay, that's what I got.
All right, well,
Yeah, so if you do end up doing paint, any exterior lighting, anything you do inside, we don't
yeah,
have any
Yep.
say on. Anything exterior.
So if you look at the front, there's a weird angle on the Trace building. I don't know why it is like that. But that, underneath that awning, there's flush mounted lighting that's already in there. I don't think I would have to change that out to get that operable again, but I haven't been up there to look to see if it's an old knob and tooth. I don't think it is. It was built after that, but would I need to come in and get approval to get that changed? Cause it's flush mounted.
No,
Okay.
I would.
Well, I'd like to get it turned
if
on
it's already there, I mean,
Yeah,
for the
it's already
4th,
there.
yeah. No, I'm not changing the fixtures or anything
Okay,
like that.
then that's fine.
But if I do end up hanging lanterns or something, then come back in?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
run it past Brad first. and-
Yep.
Yeah, anything exterior,
talk now.
basically.
All right, guys.
Great.
All right, well, does anyone else have any questions,
Nope.
concerns at all?
No,
If
good
not,
with it.
we'll entertain a motion to approve as presented, and we look forward to seeing Rye again when time comes to paint and whatever else.
Yep.
I'll
Need a motion?
I'll
Motion from Elizabeth, need a
I'll
second?
second.
Second from Sarah Wolf, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, you guys have it. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Appreciate the investment.
Fun.
Happy to do it.
See you, Rye.
Say your aye.
Good luck.
Alrighty, so we have, if we wanna tackle these, some of the, these are changes to the, bylaws for the Historic Review Board, or really primarily it's just on updating filing fees and stuff like that, clarifications, is that what that's
Yeah.
about?
Something being changed, because we have all of this in our packet. Okay, it looks the same. It doesn't look any different from,
Some of it's highlighted.
Deliver 6 copies? I thought they copied it in the office, they don't.
I think what she's doing, this is, I don't know really why you got it, because this is what she gives to the, that was probably stapled to the front of Rise.
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
You know,
Oh, I pulled it off. Oh, you're right, no, you're right, okay.
It was just,
Yeah.
when he turned his in, she just made a copy of it.
What's the difference? It looks all the
Yeah.
same to me.
Yeah, it looks
Yep.
the
Oh,
same.
that's
No, it's not.
probably
It's just,
it. That's probably for the,
Yes, it's just part of Rise
County, yeah,
application.
okay.
Yeah, just
Oh,
the
okay.
instructions. Alrighty, Sarah, you had updates on your, Sarah Wolf, on your stuff.
I'm just gonna pass my phone down. This, you can zoom in on this. So this is a proposed image for the back of the open gallery. Becky and Mike painted the back of it, I think last year, so it's in great shape. It's good to go. I can email this to you guys if you like. This is an artist out of Tell City, doing some mural work. And, the fleur-de-lis is an iris, so she's got a couple of iris on there, and then some smaller ones as well. It's not a front-facing location. She said she might.
Need a snack?
Did you bring donuts?
Oh, good. Pass it
Did
down.
Duncan send that?
He was in town today and he brought me a
Supposed to eat dinner.
Donuts?
I'm good. You want one?
I don't eat donuts.
Ollie, they're all yours, all
All
yours,
right.
baby.
There's all sorts of donuts on
knocked
there.
yourself
Everyone up
out.
here is watching their weight,
Right.
apparently.
Cholesterol.
Every time he comes to town, he brings me a couple dozen donuts. And I pass
Nice.
them out around City Hall. That one's still full, so.
I bet if you took some of those home to grandma, she'd
What's the
enjoy
projection on
eating
that?
after dinner.
August.
August, maybe,
They're
looks like they
supposed to be
waited,
done July 3rd. He said the time he gets his hiring done and gets everybody in there and gets them trained, he's predicting the first of August.
they waited on brickwork for a while, it looked like.
Um,
Speaking of brickwork,
Yeah.
did anything become of, the, old restaurant?
I'm gonna have to just finally tell him that I'm gonna hire somebody to do it. Cause Mark Walker's supposed to be doing it. I've called Mark Walker
Oh, yeah.
3 times, and he promises me to be there the next
That's
week,
good.
and he never shows. There's more stuff fell off of it.
That
Yeah.
was beautiful.
It's a lot.
Somebody could, I mean, it's hard for me to do
Is the
things that are
Taekwondo guy still in there?
symmetrical.
As far, yeah.
This I can do. This
Yeah.
is hard for me.
Make a match.
As it crumbles
As it
around.
crumbles around him.
That's crazy. Here, I'll show that to
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
it's-
might incorporate some glass and do some mosaic stuff, but she seemed uncertain about that, but I think
That'd be pretty.
That would only
Yeah,
enhance
mosaic
it,
would be
so,
pretty.
yeah.
I think it'd be really cool.
Which building is that on the back of?
It's the back of the
Open.
open gallery.
That'd
Oh,
be, it'd
oh.
be beautiful.
This would be facing the barbecue
So I
place.
could pull it off.
Yes.
They just repainted it, so
Yeah.
it's in great shape.
I don't know if I've ever seen the back of the open gallery. Maybe I have, and I
It's
just,
just kind of in that weird little lot, cause that's backs up to, who's
Gas
next door
station.
on that? Yeah, the gas station.
station and the
then,
new,
Pub and Grub.
Pub and Grub and Halter. Halter's
Yeah.
back.
okay, so you can see
Yeah,
it
Old
from
Time
that
Diner.
alley and that
Yeah.
park and,
Yeah.
okay.
The, Chris Haddix at Old
That'd be
Time
pretty.
Diner has also expressed interest in participating, but he
Oh.
doesn't care if it's mounted or painted on the brick, he doesn't care at all. So that's another spot, that we're working on, which is exciting, and I've got the panels for the folks who don't want anything directly on their surfaces, so. If you know of anybody who's interested, let me know, and,
For whatever, for what it's worth, I don't know why the murals have come up so often recently, but there's been several boards and stuff, particularly like Pantheon and some other stuff, and the conversations around the murals, and almost all of them, like the idea that it was, well, it was preferred, and not just for the artist necessarily, but for the buildings and the structure and maintenance and upkeep, was to have panels,
yeah,
and then.
they make a lot of
like that.
sense, you know?
They do.
These just have to be
And
painted.
most of these buildings apparently just don't react well to paint.
Yeah, and it's a great compromise, and also if the building sells, you just take it down, if they don't, you know, it
Yeah,
can go
Mark
somewhere
has
else.
told us that time and time again, do not repaint your brick, do not repaint your brick.
Yeah.
And then we had that sign paint, the original signage painted back on the front, but Shepherd goes,
I've seen a lot of murals painted on the brick, kind of peel and off, you know, like
But
that one's.
Procopio's,
All these buildings are
grout.
built with the wrong
Yeah.
brick,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
very porous.
yeah,
yeah,
It's
And
very
they-
soft.
They take,
and that
it's
sand
like,
grout.
yep,
I've always heard if you're actually gonna paint brick, you should dampen it.
Yes.
So you've actually, if
Exactly
not,
right.
you're gonna suck out the moisture of your paint and then,
Doesn't cure properly.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right,
So,
properly.
you
I got-
spend all this money on something and then it just falls apart.
Garage door.
I
What's
looked
that?
at it,
Shepherd has a couple different times, he keeps going around the corner just because they've been in there and he wanted to go introduce himself, since we're kinda neighbors.
Oh, the
Um,
pie guys?
yeah.
The vinyl pie, yeah.
And, I know that, Tony and Natalie stopped in and talked to him.
They're really nice. The mom and dad's here, well, the dad's here right now. I'm not sure if the mom's here, but super nice people.
I heard he already, did he get robbed or,
Are you
The
kidding
son
me?
was-
no, wait, he was sleeping in
He
a,
was sleeping in that camper out there on Main Street because his mom and dad was in the apartment.
Okay.
And somebody
Somebody broke
came
in with
knocked on the door and opened the door up.
oh,
with him in it.
Welcome to town.
And his dad actually has one of those similar to the burner gun that shoots plastic pellets. I guess he pulled it up, stuck it in the guy's face, and he disappeared.
wow,
But he said, I know I had the doors locked.
we've got a regular who goes between our building and Burkhart, whatever, Felton's Tavern,
Yeah.
whatever it is. And he likes, he hangs out behind the wall, and daytime, nighttime, just randomly. Oh,
We'll talk about Zudi and
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
do
Rick
we,
Zudi, yeah.
let's do Zudi real quick, and then we can, wrap up. So, on Rick's deal, he has, it's that empty lot, so he has the house right next door, or right behind it?
right behind it. You'll see, if you go over there, you'll see his trailers and his equipment parked that are in the edge of that yard that we're talking about.
Mhm.
So he's wanting to put a building up there kind of as a shop, kind of storage.
and being that I forgot my phone, what was this footage on that building that he wants? How big was it gonna be?
Brad, what was the address of that one?
It's 300 block of South Third, I can't tell you exactly.
Three oh one, 305.
I'm in the HRB meeting. What size are you wanting to make that garage? Right. Right. So, okay.
Ask him what that
I think
address
that's
is.
it
What
right
is that address of that
there.
lot?
222 South Third.
222.
Yeah.
222 South Third?
How do you get your phone to that spot? Oh, that's good.
So it's right across from school.
They're trying to look it up real
You
quick.
see that?
Oh, uh-huh.
We're gonna put a shingle roof
Okay.
on it. What kind of windows we gonna put in it?
Does he have any? I don't know what is on behind it. So
Okay,
it would be staring at, are they?
okay. Okay.
Would it show from the street, can you tell?
Yes.
Yes.
It will?
See, there's school right there.
It's right across the street from the
Right
gym.
there, in the corner in their parking lot.
Right there.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's right there.
Yes, it is that lot. If
Between
he
those two
goes-
houses and this lot right
Yes.
here, which is right
Oh,
across
so
from.
it is gonna
that
show.
house right there.
And he wants a concrete block?
I don't,
That's Rebecca.
I'm not feeling this.
I'm not feeling a
He said
concrete
he
block
was
building
fine.
myself. I mean,
No,
I'm not
and
saying
walking-
others don't
You're
exist.
walking right out the gym at Rebecca. That's really where that is, just right out that door
Yeah, you're
from the
right.
gym at Rebecca, and I am not feeling a concrete block
Yeah,
building.
they're saying if you could see it from the street, they really like to see it to complement the other buildings around it.
That just sounded.
At least the front. At least the
Yeah,
facade.
just put a facade on it.
Put a facade on it.
So if you look at that building
And
to the
then they
right,
said put some kind of a facade on it.
and this, bit, he could, I mean,
His
he
is
could,
that one, and then Rebecca comes.
you know what?
Right.
I'm personally good to see a pole barn. I know that's a terrible word anymore, but it's not necessarily.
Okay.
And you could
And,
actually
and
decide.
bring something to us before he does something.
And she said bring some kind of a rendering of it to us
Stuff
before
that's
you do
4x4.
anything.
Hey, if he wants to,
That's just what I'm thinking.
Brian's got a good point, like,
What's that, Ken?
I'm gonna say Brian's got kind of a good point. I mean, he's got that White House. I know, Cunningham's to the right's all brick and fancy, but,
So if you
if
look at
his
this
has
one,
got the white siding and everything else, if he just, made it
If he
look
made
like
that,
that,
that
so it
white
kinda.
siding,
They're
it
asking
would
it,
match.
since you own the house next door, it's got the
See,
white
and
sign.
right across
you
the
guys
street,
agree with that?
essentially across the street from them is the entrance to the gym.
That's where he wants to put
I
it.
think, or the corner entrance to,
Rebecca Cunningham's.
It's not the entrance to the
That's his
gym. I
house?
thought that was on it. No, I think it
What
is,
he's
isn't it?
talking about is
I
these
don't
other
know.
block
But
buildings
yeah,
in the
the
back
school's
here.
right. See if you turn
They
around.
have
I thought
white
you
siding
did.
on there?
No, they're just
But yeah, the school's just right there.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
what I
know
was saying.
front is gonna
If
look
you built
like.
a
If
whole
it's
structure and put white siding on
back
it,
3 walls,
and then have that sit there, cause he's not gonna match this.
right, yeah,
This'll-
but he's gotta do
this'll-
That house
something
has
so
been
it
worked
doesn't.
on, but it's been
I'm
worked
with
on
you.
for the last 2 years, and they came into us, and they're eventually gonna paint this brick white, cause there's 3 or 4 different shades of brick on it.
Or
That's
do you-
been all patched
You
up.
hear that? Sarah said they're gonna eventually, they've been here before. and
Remember
they're
they
gonna
came
paint
here
this
about a year
white.
ago?
They painted that house white over the top of brick, which I hate.
Cause it's got
But,
3 or 4 different shades of brick
I would
on
go
it,
to
so they
see
said
some
they were,
white siding.
when they got done, but they've been working on that forever.
I don't know why he
He
wants
said
to
the
know.
reason he's looking at block, by the time you put a foundation down, you frame up the walls, you deck it, you wrap it. He said he thinks that you can put a block wall in cheaper, but he said from the Third Street side, he can make it look whatever you want it to look like, so it's just like a plain building.
If he made it, if he made it,
Small porch on it.
is he gonna have a gable facing, the street and then have a garage door or what? And a door? A side
I
garage?
can't answer that, but I can just about bet you he'll want to drive through. 'Cause he owns the lot behind it.
Oh, and that's where he's got his trailers. So if he put 2 garage doors, I tell you what, I would go with, if he wanted it block, which, I mean, he's gonna have to dig a foundation and all that and pad it and still, and if the gable faces, if he would fur that front out and put white siding on the front of it, which
Make
I,
it look like a garage.
yeah. I mean, I would go with
Because I'm
that.
gonna bet, he pulls his trailer in that way anyhow, instead of trying to make it through the alley and back it in. So, I mean, I didn't ask him, but I'm gonna bet if it was mine, I'd do a drive-through.
Yeah.
Raise both garage doors.
If you look at the one behind it, there's a 4-square, 2-story white, sided or a clapboard house. There's a garage behind it
That's his.
that's sided. What's the one next to it? That's not his house, the little one?
He owns that house. It's a rental for her mom.
See, he owns this house and he owns the 2-story
The one behind. the
4
brick
square?
house.
Okay,
Yeah, not the
The
brick
one
one,
on
it's
the
two
corner, the
twenty-six
brick
on
house
the
is
corner.
Rebecca.
he owns that one there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yep.
The
I,
white one's
you know,
huge.
You know what's crazy, just looking at the aerial view, like that's where the funeral, that's the back of the funeral home and
Yes,
everything,
it
isn't it?
is.
Yep,
the funeral home's
Yeah,
over there.
so you really can't see any of that inside stuff from the street. There's like a whole little community inside that block.
Yeah. I would go
Can't
with
see
the
it at all,
facade.
so.
As long as he
yeah,
makes
just
it look
Put a
nice on the
facade on
front.
it, make it look nice.
As long as he makes it look nice on the front, and
On
he
Third
just would have
Street
show us
side.
the rendering, so we could,
I mean, if he blocked it, he could fur it out and side it,
Put fur on it and then side the front.
and then, you know, whatever.
Okay.
I think
He
that's
said he'll
reasonable.
do a rendering of it. He's gonna weigh out the block versus frame, see how they compare.
I would tell him to do a post and pour pad and make the front of it look, double 4 white, match everything around it. And if he went that, that white metal, it looks like a standing seam or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I've been in a lot of post billings anymore that you just would not think.
I mean, they've got that vertical board and back now.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That wouldn't look bad. I mean, we just couldn't let it.
If he wants
Who
it,
did that was it
Larry
Thorn
Donovan was
Auto?
supposed to put it on the car shop down here on Main.
That's what he talked about,
Yeah,
but
I
we
don't know
haven't
what's
seen
happening with that,
anything
but it
yet.
looked good.
well, you know that one, it used to be an old gas station, it's right there on the corner of,
Next to Bob's? Or-
no, on Second, and it's right by the rendezvous entrance.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
So
Now it's a
that's,
little
that's the
house.
same thing,
indexed.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
so,
yeah, he came in here too, he was a doctor, eye doctor. and-
Mark
Yeah, yeah.
Hendricks.
Yeah, Mark
I
Hendricks.
mean, there's nothing wrong with that, I think it
Yeah.
looks fine.
Mark and Melissa.
Okay, we ready to adjourn this?
Yeah, do we have any other business? All right, hearing none, we'll, entertain a motion to adjourn.